finishing in third in the NFC or with the win, was they scared to meet a division rival? Is that why they kept going for 2 points, this and that, and scared to go into overtime and this and that? So the question is, are they content with third because they were scared to win to face a division opponent? Go ahead, Mastermind. I mean, CB. Apologize about that.
Yeah. I mean, just through all the chaoticness going on during that one series, I feel that he should have just said, fuck it. I'm going to kick the field goal. We're going to send this game to overtime. And we're going to either win or lose the game on the defense, or we're going to win the game on our offense. Like, whatever. I think he should just calm down. I think he got caught up in the midst of everything. And then I don't know. I just think right now, the way they played that game, even though everything was good, everything was on point, all the gambles that he did paid off on fourth down and all that. To me, it looked like his first year with the Lions. You know how he was doing fourth downs, going for him so much because he just felt like the roster wasn't good enough to win against a quality team. So I think that's how he was playing against Dallas the other night. So I don't know. I think he was just. I think they're content. I think they're really content. They play Matty Ice.
Oh, I think you're gonna ask what I'm asking.
Do you think that's just him? You don't think that's just his game plan? That's just part of my system. I believe in my team that we tough and we can move the crowd to make these 3, 4 yards, 2 yards, whatever it is, on fourth down. Do you think that's just part of his game plan? That's just how he's cut.
Well, I say yeah, but then going into halftime when they left points on the board, regardless if it was a touchdown or not, they should have took that 3 points because that's the difference at the end of the game where they didn't have to go for 2. At halftime, instead of them going for it on fourth and 1, 4th and 2 going into halftime, just kick the field goal, take the 3 point. Now, if they gambled in it, it didn't go, it wasn't successful.
My question is, because I'm gonna move it over to Mastermind. My question is this here. Like you said, they're content with that, and I heard everything you just said. Now my thing is this: with the win, they would have went to 2.
Yep.
Now my thing is this: if they'd have went to 2, and one of the division teams would have been at 7, like this also with the question also. So was they scared to play a division? Would you think they more comfortable playing Matty Ice and the Rams, or they was more scared, or to play a division team? I'm putting out there, yeah.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely. I mean, not saying they were scared per se, but I think they took the safer route because one thing, like we always say, when like off camera, we always say the division know you, no matter what. They know your playbook. It's going to be a tough one. You see what I'm saying? So why even take the risk of having to play someone who know you that well, considering it might have been Green Bay or Minnesota?
Right, absolutely.
You already know those games with Minnesota. I don't really.
So I say this to piggyback off of the question you said. Just a conspiracy theory. If they would have won and been in second place, do you think they didn't want to see Seattle? Even though Seattle ended up losing, but at that point in time, Saturday night, they would have been facing Seattle. Which got their number.
I think they probably would have still wanted to see Seattle before a division game. Okay. I think.
Okay.
Because it's just something about that division, man. Like we always say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You go to any division, and it could be the team that's in last place in that division, play the first place team. And
you can rattle Geno. Right. You can rattle Geno.
I get the division talk. I don't think they were scared. That's just my purpose. I don't think they were scared about the division, but I just think when it's all said and done, I think that's part of who he is. That's a part of his makeup.
Give you some education on this.
What he doing for the Lions, that's part of his grit, his aggressiveness, and that's what he's come to do. So it's like, I think he would have been looked at differently if he had to just went the safe route and kicked the field goal. Yes, I get it. It makes sense probably to do it, but this ain't what I've been doing. This ain't what I've been putting to the world. So I'm sticking to my game plan. This ain't what I'm telling my team. We don't play safe.
Y'all want to know what happened?
Right. So that's what I think he did what he normally did.
Y'all want to know what happened?
Must be the money. That's what happened.
That's exactly what it is. And I'm finna tell y'all what it. I'm finna tell y'all exactly what happened. In my opinion, this is what happened. They know the Lions won. Everybody know that. But watch this here. I'm just finna give y'all something right quick. They already got one home game, right?
Yeah.
They'd have won that. They'd have had 2 home games, right? There would have been 2 home games if they'd have beat Dallas. Because they'd have been in 2. They'd have had 2 home games. Now, I think no matter what, San Fran probably would have still stayed at number 1. If I'm talking about if they was tied, I think San Fran probably would have still kept the number 1 seed.
Something about San Fran had lost out and the Lions had won all the way
You
up.
know what I'm saying is if they would have ended with the same record, is what I'm saying. I think San right. I think
Yeah, I'm not sure.
San Fran got more wins in the NFC conference than the Lions.
Right. So that's what I mean by like that. So either way, they'd have went to 1. I mean, they'd have stayed at 1. I'm talking about San Fran.
San Fran.
So the Lions, you'd have had 2 home games. What's going on this year, fellas?
Draft.
Too much money here. Too much economics at that time, right now.
Right.
I'm telling you, that we had the game won all that. It's just my opinion. 2 home games and the NFL draft here. Nah, they want that. Nah, that's too much for. They saying that's too much for the city.
Right.
They ain't saying that they like that. Like, come on.
I don't know. That might be.
That's just my opinion for the economics. They like that. Like
to me, I just think it was. They showing you that
man, y'all did that.
at any given time. We control what we, you know what I'm saying? We control y'all fate. Because we don't care what y'all talking about, y'all see with y'all eyes.
They'd have been down there.
What we could do.
What was that?
You didn't check in, homeboy. Get out of here.
What was that the world was doing?
Like, what was that the Berlin?
What that was doing? They was getting that PPP money.
And what's
that PPP?
Johnson.
Them 2 playoff games, and that 24 draft. Everybody in the city been rich again.
Show me the money.
Everybody in the city been rich again. I'm telling you. Yeah, but anything else on that? Are the Lions, are they content? Do you think first of all?
I'm content with them being at 3. I ain't gonna lie with y'all.
But are y'all?
I don't think they.
What do y'all think about them playing the Rams though?
I think they could do something with the Rams. I look forward to them beating the Rams. To be honest.
Yeah, I think they're a better matchup with the Rams, but
yeah, I think so.
You can't tell
it's gonna be there once each other.
Yeah, but you can't tell me it's gonna be a mind game. Far as even with the fans, Stafford go to LA, win a Super Bowl, then he come back here.
I know what
if it's close, and
I know what Matty Ice do when he come here, baby.
And if it's a close,
I got a question though.
Throw it to the other team.
Have the Lions this year? Have the Lions met a defensive like Aaron Donald?
No, I can't think.
Because this is what they finna face.
Right.
Yeah, he's a game changer. I'm just asking because they did what the fans wanted. He got to the playoffs.
Can work something around Aaron Donald. I think we can double team and kind of trap him to kind of nuke, kind of even him out a little.
You don't need that line to be 100% healthy. Yeah. All five of them.
Ian's be a little worried about now. Be a little nervous about some of them.
You got something else to say, young people, before we move along on that? Because of that detail. Ooh, that baby.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, I'm thinking through their schedule right now. Who did they kind of face that maybe gave them any type of real pressure?
Yeah, like an Aaron Donald.
Because I thought about KC, but wasn't even playing at the time. That would have been the only person I could have thought.
Right, that'd have been a great one. That'd have been a great one.
Like I said, he had to sit out, so he didn't even play that game. He had the contract hold out or whatever. So I think they can work around. I think they can figure out some kind of way to neutralize them. And if they can hold up, like you said, if they're healthy and all of that kind of stuff, they'll be all right. I think they can.
You got to understand this: that Cooper Kupp and the core, that offense, and then Williams, that running back is back. I gotta. No, I ain't trying to get y'all scared out there, Lion fans. I'm just trying to let everybody know.
Rams.